Well, good morning, guys. Happy Friday. So I found a shady spot so I could kind of look at you. It's still a little bit squinty out here. It's pretty bright. So it's amazing, actually. Every morning there's dew on everything out here. And I was talking to a guy at the Legion yesterday, and he said that every morning, without fail, he's got 50 new gallons of water just off the precipitation on his roof. So that's kind of exciting. I mean, it means there's a lot of water to be had out here. We just need to capture it, not just rainwater. So, I guess about 3 weeks ago, a group called the Green Dream Project over in Arizona tagged me for this collaboration deal called What's Your Passion? And at first I was like, building stuff. Building stuff is definitely it. That's it. Because, I've built like the trailers for a motorcycle. I've like the shed and whatnot, and I thought, no, that wasn't the actual building of it wasn't the part that really got me excited. The part that got me excited was designing it and coming up with how it's going to work and figuring out how to latch the trailers onto the back of our motorcycles, and coming up with the funky, I'll show it to you in a second here actually. But so yeah, I think that's definitely my passion, is designing stuff, designing systems, and all that kind of thing. And that's actually what I'm most excited about out here, is being able to put together our water system, be able to automate some things like the watering system and stuff like that, and heating and cooling and whatever, using the earth tubes, so for cooling, and heating with water that we keep in a big thermal tank, and just some stuff like that. So that's my plan this weekend. I'm gonna work on kind of sketching out what I want to do, and I'll make some videos showing you guys that. For now, I'm gonna bring you over and show you this trailer. Alright guys, so here's the part that goes on the motorcycle. We've got a bolt that goes through, a little castle nut with a cotter pin on the end just to make sure it doesn't spin off. And then we use some washers as spacers just so that the trailer would end up being tight and not slide back and forth. And then you can see there's a little brass bushing in there, and so it can turn. So basically there's no wear on the metal parts really. And you can see there's another one on the other side. Now what happens is the trailer basically comes in and hooks over top of this and just hangs on, and it just comes around the back side of the tire here, and then the trailer goes off from there. I'll bring you inside and show you the trailer here in a second, but I just want to see how it's connecting to the bike. Okay, so you can see this is the part. You got two of them right there, and then the thing just goes back. We've got a lot of junk in here. So this is actually the old trailer. This is one I built in 2008, I believe. It's gone through a few color changes. At one point we painted it pink for Lisa's bike, and then we painted it back to black to go with her new bike, which is black. And anyway, so, but you can see basically this just drops down onto those little spools on the back of the bike, and then to lock it in, we've got this little thing right here that just slides forward and latches underneath it, and there you go. And this thing's been to New York, to, well, this one hasn't been to Georgia, but, or to North Carolina, South Carolina, whatever. Our bigger ones made it down to South Carolina, but we don't have those here yet, so I can't show you pictures of them because they are in Minnesota still. But this took a fair bit of working out and figuring out how to make it, and kind of stress testing in CAD and whatnot, doing the physics stuff. So, and calculating weld strains and blah blah blah. So, because I wouldn't want it to break loose when we're trying to ride and pull it behind us, because that is not. It's not like welding up a trailer that's behind your car, because if something fails on this, there's a good chance you're dying. So, it was kind of important that it was done right, and it was, because I built 4 of these guys. This one, and then the first fiberglass one that I did by hand, and then the next one that we did in CAD. And we built 2 of those for Lisa and I. if you go over look at joetrailer.com, or well, I don't even have up anymore. I had some fantasy about selling these at one point, but never really got around to taking it serious, I guess. So, but you can check out the YouTube channel, Joe Trailer, and you can see a couple videos there, I think. And Lisa's got some videos of her unloading this thing out in, I think, Colorado. Anyway, that's that. So, I will see you guys next time, and for now, we need to tag some people. Alright, so here we go. First, I'd like to call out Bill over at the Upside of Downsizing. Second, a friend of mine from Minnesota, Chris of EverydayRiding. And lastly, Lisa, my wife, who doesn't know that I'm doing this, and she's starting a new channel called Vegans Off Grid. So those are my three. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.